no heart, all hollow. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kinda human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart.
The music starts with a little doo-wop, 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 just to kind of get you into the beat and know what's going on. This is a section where you get to kind of freestyle. So it could just be snapping, it could be bouncing, or if you have a certain trick or something special you can do, this is your chance to show us. If you can do pirouettes or flips, it's not a lot of time, but you could feel free to show some fancy footwork or anything that you want to come up with. Make sure it matches the music though. So once the music starts, we are going to start by doing a rock step kick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my left foot back and I'm going to step all the way onto it, bringing my right foot up, and then step onto the right foot, bring my left foot back. This is better seen sideways. So from here, we're going to go rock, step. From here, we're now going to kick forward with our left foot because that's free, and kick. Notice that as I kick, my toe is pointed, it's not flat-footed, and my hands are coming down as my foot comes up, and they're snapping. So we have rock, step, snap, snap, kick, kick, kick. What's really important to make this really fit the era is that there's a lot of bounce to it. So what you don't want, again looking from the side, rock, step, kick, kick, kick. As you notice, my head didn't move at all. It was stationary. So what you do want to have is some bounce to every single step, and throughout the whole dance you'll see that. So we would have rock, step, kick, 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 just like that. Now for the Suzie Q, what we want to do is we're going to turn our knees and our feet in the direction to the right, where our body and our torso and hands kind of go to the left. And we're going to swivel and switch sides, so fast it looks like that. Now as we do this, we're going to do in a circle. So we just have tree tops with our left foot, and now we're going to go around this way. So we're going to kind of twist our feet to the left first with our body to the right first as we go around the circle. As you do this, your hands are out here to the side with your 5 fingers all the way spread out, just like that. Alright, now we're going to be working on the Charleston section. The words are, should you catch him buzzing around you, keep away from the jitterbug. Charleston is actually 1920s, but we're still going to do that as well. So I'm going to keep my left foot planted, and with my right foot, I'm going to go forward and back and forward. And I'm going to step onto that left foot, or to the right foot. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my left. I'm going to go forward and back and tap. How this works is whatever foot is the standing foot, so when we start it'll be our left, this foot is going to kind of swivel in place. The foot that's moving not only needs to go forward, back, forward to tap, but you're going to kind of throw it out to the side a little bit, keeping your knees together and your thighs together, so that it's this kind of funky footwork. So all together it would look like 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3. For hands, for the girls, you want straight out to your side with the palms kind of flattened like this, really cutesy. Your top doesn't move at all, but your shoulders can kind of be a little loose. For the guys, you're just going to do a fist down at the bottom. We don't want to be too cutesy out to the side. So we're going to do 3 sets. So right foot, left foot, one more right, and now instead of stepping forward here, we're going to do a half turn. I'm going to step right all my weight and my hip going out towards the audience, arms nice and loose right here, and then I'm going to transfer my weight to my left foot and face towards the back, left, and I'm going to turn my whole body so my right foot can go back here, step onto my left foot, and then we're going to go middle, nice and low, and then we're going to go out, just like this on the word jitterbug. And what I'm doing with my feet is I'm stepping all the way onto my heels, with my feet pointing outward, and hands at a V, nice and straight. So the jitterbug, dum, boom. And now we're going to get ready for the next section. The next section I'm going to call the Quickstep Chucks. I'm a ballroom dancer, and so this is a quick step move that's really bouncy and gets your feet moving. So we're going to keep our hands out just like this for the guys' fist, for the girls' dainty hands. We're going to keep our feet together through this little section. It's called a chuck. Wherever you are, so you just did jitterbug, you're here, you're going to now scoot your whole body while pushing your arms back in the left diagonal direction. So you're going to go chuck. Then you're going to go right back the way you came, chuck. And you're going to push your arms away. So it's really just an illusion that you push or pull and then push. Now we're going to go the other direction, pull, push. Obviously the more dramatic the better. If you're just kind of doing this, not as fancy. So bigger and more dramatic. And of course, big smile the whole time. But each one of those words is going to be one of the chucks. Then we have the words, have a terrible, horrible buzz. So from here, we're going to stay in place, but we're going to now kick with our right foot. We just did a chuck this way, came back. We're going to do have a terrible, and then we're going to pop out with both of our feet here. Horrible, buzz, boom. Just like that. So all together, this little chuck section are the bees, trees, bats, trees, have a terrible, horrible bug, boom. So again, it's always bouncing. So even when you kick, you're not keeping that foot planted. You jump and kick and jump and kick. Kind of like hopscotch, a little bit like that. You're going to do that twice. And then it's going to repeat, and you're going to do what I call high knees. So looking up from the side, you're going to basically run, but your knees need to be all the way up here. Again, no flat foot. You want to point your toe. You're going to do what the jitterbug does. And with your hands are going to be kind of bouncing like this. You're going to do that as you turn to the right in a circle. Couldn't do what the jitterbug does. We're going to get a breath. From here, we're going to do a Lindy move called fall off the log. Arms are going to come up here in a big V, straight out with big wide fingers. You're going to take your inside foot, which is my left right now, and we're going to do 2 kicks. We're going to do kick, kick. These kicks are coming from the knee, they're not like this. So you're going to lift your knee as high as you can, and then kick, kick. Now we're going to step as we bring our arms down, left, right, left. Now I have my right foot free to do the exact same thing. Kick, kick. Alright, so the next section I'm going to call the Smiley Joe, and it has to do with the classic jitterbug move. And what you do is you are going to take your right hand and do a finger number 1 over here, and you can twirl it, you can shake it, whatever here. Your left hand is going to be over here on your hip. You're going to kind of dip into it as you step onto your right foot, and your left foot's going to come up. Then you're going to switch over here and do it this way. Okay? Then as we go back this way, you're still going to have your right hand up, your left hand on your hip, but you're going to hop around on your right foot with your left foot out like this in a circle, just like that. So all together, it would be right, left, spin, 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 spin. Now we're going to do the same thing, but now to the left. Left, right, spin, 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 spin. That remains. So we're going to do a couple of those, and then what you're going to do is in whatever dramatic fashion you want, you get to be creative. You're going to spin and flop to the ground, all the way, yes, to the ground. Probably more flop than what I just did. And actually lay on the ground, and the words are, look out for that bug. And you're going to come up and kind of shake. Look out for that bug, flop. And the music actually does a big hit, and you're going to flop down tired. So if you've done it right, you'll be exhausted by the end, and you'll want to flop down on the floor because you're so exhausted from jumping around so much. So we're going to dance this to music. Remember, the beginning part is freestyle, so you can kind of get creative and do whatever you want. Don't worry about what I'm doing.